welcome to another episode of Disqualified. I am your double predictions champion, Trevin, joined as always by Bellis Caleb.
Hola, get ready for a healthy dose of haterade this episode.
And Zach,
That's disgusting.
Zach is behind the camera peeling an orange by eating it like an apple.
I'm just biting a peel off. What?
At least this room is going to smell like fucking oranges.
Yeah.
This room will smell nice, finally.
And we are here to talk about our last stop on the European tour, Monday Night Raw in Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Woo!
It was aight.
Oh, man.
You called it.
Was there an Irish block?
No, funnily enough, no.
They spread the Irishmen out.
And out of the three currently active, because they have 4 on Raw, but one's injured, or 5 on Raw, but 2 are injured. Currently active Irish stars, only 2 of them wrestled.
What the fuck?
The other one declared themselves or something, but we'll get to that later.
Oh yeah, I like to say it, once again, he just said it, but I called that shit. We can't have nothing nice in this fucking household.
Yeah. And our first declaree
Case in point, he dropped his orange. Almost.
almost. Yes. Speaking of which, our first promo and our first declaree on tonight's episode is none other than the Ring General Gunther.
Yes, he comes out and, the crowd keeps telling him he tapped out. He tapped out. And when are you just going to say, so did John Cena, like a little bitch?
But now not only did he tap out to Jay, he also tapped out to AJ Styles, who after Gunther declares himself for the Rumble, appears and is like, hey, you know what? You got me. You got me good. But you ain't going to do it again, because now that I know you're going to try to get me again, I'm just going to snap the leg.
Yeah. And Gunther said, nah, I've already proven my point. I've already beaten you. I've proven that I'm the smarter wrestler.
Yep, and he's like,
wrestler.
I also just declared for the Royal Rumble. I ain't looking to pull double duty. So my answer is no. The crowd starts getting in his head. AJ pokes the bear a little bit by saying, like, you scared? Sounds like you're scared.
And Gunther says, look, I'm not scared, but let's make this a little interesting. If I accept, you put your career on the line.
Yep. And then later in the show, after AJ Styles calls...
First, AJ looks shocked, and he's contemplating, and Gunther says, oh, are you scared? You have till the end of the night to give me my answer.
Yep. So throughout the show, AJ meets with Adam Pearce a little bit. AJ calls his wife, and he makes the comment of like, I've been married to my wife for 25 years. Never heard her swear. But this was the shortest phone call we've ever had, and she said exactly what I was thinking.
Kick his ass.
Yep. So it is made official. It is a career-threatening match at the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles versus Gunther.
It's been a while since we've had a loser leaves town match.
I want this to be a submission match so bad.
It's going to Styles.
Yeah.
This isn't predictions, but this is straight up my answer for that match is Styles.
Yep. And
he's going to get his win back.
Yep. And Gunther losing to Styles is going to be his reason why he ain't going to win the Rumble if he still pulls double duty.
Yeah. And I can see Styles at least holding out till Mania, having his last Mania match against Gunther for the rubber match. And
yeah. And
that's
then,
how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
if Mania is a rubber match, I would not be surprised if instead of submission they make it I Quit.
They could do that.
Especially because AJ used to be famous for I Quits, having a formerly undefeated record before his one against Cody.
Yeah.
That's just because Cody is just a bigger man.
No, it's because Cody handcuffed AJ to the turnbuckle and was going to smash stairs down on his head like a heel would. And that's your big baby face doing a heel move.
Who knows for how long, though?
I mean, granted, Cena did the same shit back in the day.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
Cena's dope. Cody's not.
Yeah.
Cena had a full face of blood when he attacked JBL after the I Quit match.
Yeah. He's just like, we ballin'.
Yeah, these men were trying to murder each other. These two men.
No blood was shed.
Yeah, no blood was shed. Which is surprising.
I don't count that as an I Quit match.
Bro, I watched that Cena JBL match when I was 7. And I said, oh,
this is wrestling.
hot. This is hot. Fuck yeah. Heat.
Yeah, speaking of baby faces a little bit, we have a women's intercontinental championship match featuring the challenger Maxine Dupree with none other than her training partner Natalia on ringside playing manager versus the champion, the Irish native Becky Lynch.
Yes, the man has come back to Ireland, and it's time to whip ass. Her and Maxine put on a very, very, very good match.
Yep.
Very technically sound, picking the ankle a lot. There wasn't a lot of strikes thrown.
No, it was literally, you might have confused this with like a BJJ tournament match almost with how much grapple game there was.
Yes, but one of the few strikes that do land is a spinning. I want to say leg lariat, pretty much, from Maxine to Becky.
1, 2, foot on the rope.
Natalia, put the foot on the rope.
Yep. And
But why Natalia? Why?
I could read her lips a little bit, and she's just like this. She was just like, this isn't your moment.
Yeah. So
Natty turns heel. Her first time back on WWE television that is not AAA affiliated, is a heel turn.
Yeah.
And I could care less, honestly.
Yeah. Becky then hits a manhandle slam. 1, 2, 3. Retains. Natalia gets into the ring afterwards and
Beats the snot out of Maxine.
camera cuts away to Cole and Graves. They're talking. Camera cuts back because Cole's like, "What? Natalia's going back! Natalia's going back!"
And I'm like, I don't care.
Bruh, this heel turn dragged on, not the teasing of it, because they didn't tease it.
No.
This was like an actually like, oh, legit heel turn, snap turn. That was good. The beating up of Maxine Dupree took way too long. Did not need to go that long.
Yeah.
Did not need to go back to it after we cut back to the announcers.
Yep. No.
And it's Natalia. It's not Natty Neidhart that did it. It's Natalia. But Maxine was training with Natty Neidhart, not Natalia. So why is Natalia... Also, why wouldn't you help Maxine win, then turn on her to face her for the belt that's synonymous with your family?
Because the writers suck.
Oh, yes, they do.
Speaking of the writers, you're going to get a bunch of interview segments.
Road Dogg, you fucking suck.
Yep. They drill in our heads that
R-Truth misconstrued his release. When you basically say, hey, we're not going to renew your contract. And then you go on there and say, well, we were like, hey, this is maybe going to force his hand to come back. Pretty much for lower money. Because we all know how this was going to go. Lower money.
yeah.
So, yeah, no, stop trying to make your guys... Stop trying to make it so you guys are the good guys.
Just accept sometimes you're the bad guys.
Y'all suck. But,
yeah.
moving on, we have...
Even who shall not be named recognize that in some social media landscapes, he was absolutely the bad guy in that situation and admitted to it.
Yeah. So, now, we get the Vision in a 3-on-3 match against Dragon Lee, Penta, and Rey Mysterio. You thought you were getting the Phoenix. You thought you were getting the Lucha Bros, didn't you? Yeah.
You
No,
funny.
fuck you.
Yeah.
You're funny for thinking that.
It's funny
We
because
can't have no nice shit.
yeah, it's funny because before we started recording, you commented how I like abbreviated this on our agenda board as LWO versus Vision, and you're like, this ain't the LWO, and I'm like, mate, 2 out of 3 of the participants are technically LWO members, and Triple H ain't being the allegations.
Yeah, he ain't. But bro, like, also, here's one thing that it's just nitpicky. It's me. I look at gear. Most people don't. Vision wearing black with gold accents, and Rey Mysterio wearing black with gold accents. Why? When, and I know you have red because you have a mask for every color of the fucking Roy G. Biv spectrum. When Penta is wearing black and red, and Dragon Lee is wearing red, you choose, I'm going black and gold. Oh, I know why. It's because his son is, AEW champion. Because you used AI for a fucking promo, and it chose to put AEW where the AAA logo should go. Also, why did the belt in that certain frame look like the Cruiserweight title? Also, why the fuck are we using AI?
Yeah. Also, we have someone on ringside for both sides of this fight, as the Vision, of course, have Paul Heyman, but I'm going to just call them the LWO, have none other than your Raw GM Adam Pearce on ringside for them.
What kind of Road to WrestleMania ass match is this? You know, the heels are treating you very rudely, so I, the general manager, will be by your side. Who the fuck cares? Like, Pearce did not play any role in the match until the end.
Yeah. So in the end, Logan Paul is trying to feed Austin Theory the brass knuckles. But Adam Pearce gets in the ref's ear and is like, hey, they passed brass knucks, check them.
And the ref is trying to check. Austin Theory is hiding his hand. Pearce just walks around the ring,
yoink,
grabs the knucks.
And Paul Heyman is like, why'd you touch my client? Why you keep touching my clients? And he's like, this is why. What's this? And he's like, I don't know what those are. And he's like, oh, really? Why are they out here then? Why? You know these aren't allowed. Why would you even let them bring them out there? And they berate each other off stage.
And in a nice parallel to what happened with Logan Paul v. Rey Mysterio, with Santos Escobar leaving the brass knucks on the ring apron, Pearce leaves the brass knucks on the ring apron, but instead of Rey Mysterio being on the receiving end, he is the one using the brass knucks to hit Austin Theory, so Penta can hit the Mexican Destroyer for the 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And also, why'd you get on Cody for doing heel things and not Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio's dope. I'm sorry. I told you the criteria. They have to be cool. Cody's not.
Also, it's a history. This is a receipt, basically.
This is a receipt. Also, Rey Mysterio's the GOAT. I'm sorry. Cody Rhodes, nowhere near that list in my head.
But
Paul
Heyman, after seeing how the match ended, gets on the phone with what we can only assume is his lawyers.
What kind of rookie-ass production do they have going on? Someone drops the boom mic. It almost hits Heyman in the face. Because I saw on Twitter before we started watching the show, because I woke up a little late, they go, why was Heyman scream so loud? And I was like, what scream? And we saw all the segments. I was like, what scream? And then we get to this, and he goes, ah! I was like, what the fuck?
It's because the boom mic hit above the headlight.
And it drops right in his face. Oh, it was beautiful.
So Heyman's lawyers contact Pearce, and then Pearce declares Braun Breaker can come back next week for a face-to-face with me to smooth things out. This does not mean his suspension is lifted. We are just going to have an adult conversation.
Heyman said, I will fucking sue you. Bring Braun Breaker back.
Yes, but now back to the Vision. I think I called it. The non-Braun Breaker members are getting dropped off the card.
Bruh, the Vision, first of all, they came out to Logan Paul's music.
Yeah, those guys have been dropped to the bottom of the mid-card division hardcore.
But I also called it in a sense because I knew Theory was just going to be the fall guy.
Yeah.
He's just the pin guy.
Yeah, we both called something. You were like, I think LWO is getting raised on the card. Nah, Vision's getting dropped.
Hey, no. Stop! Put Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro on my fucking screens. They cook every time. Put them on my screens, please.
Nah, Vision's getting dropped on the card.
I'm okay with that. I need the other people to get raised, damn it. We only have 2 tag teams in the tag division currently. Fucking raise the bar.
Yeah, speaking of raising the bar, Caleb, you were right. We can't have nice-ish.
Yay!
Because we get a Royal Rumble declaree marathon. First of the night, Jey Uso, not alongside Jimmy Uso, declares for the men's Royal Rumble.
Hey, you know how he said he was going to go back to the tag team division? Promptly is in the tag team division, has the tag team titles. Fuck the tag team division. I'm in the Rumble. But you know who also is saying, fuck the tag team division? The other set of tag champions on Raw, that is the women's tag champions of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. They both didn't declare, they got told they were competing in the Rumble. Huh?
But then the number one contenders that are fighting them Saturday also declare all 3 female members of the Judgment Day for the Rumble. And then, back screen, contemplating the first month of 2026, Blyra declared themselves for the Rumble. And then in another backstage segment, Asuka and Kairi declare themselves for the Rumble, with Kairi dedicating that Asuka will win
she
at
is
any
dedicating
cost.
her performance to Asuka.
Yes. So we went from on Friday the number of Rumble declarees being 1 and 0 to on Monday the Rumble declarees being 3 and 9.
Don't you just love when you already know basically a third of the roster in a match whose whole gimmick is surprises? I fucking love it so much!
And that's not even the worst part. Throughout the weekend, a billboard that is in Saudi to advertise the Rumble show is showcasing 64 superstars that are supposedly going to be on the card.
With the likes of Oba Femi, Tatum Paxley, Sol Ruka, I believe, and a plethora of other NXT talent.
It's just like, brother, how'd you let this picture get out?
I'm glad Oba's in the Rumble. I knew he was going to be in the Rumble. I'm glad Tatum's in the Rumble. That's very cool. Surprises! Surprises! You fucking idiots! There's going to be no surprises.
No, we just have to look at the poster and see have they come out yet.
Someone saw Dominic's face on there and they said, that's Karrion Kross. Brother, fucking let it rest. If he comes out at the Rumble, genuinely good for him. Do I think it's gonna fucking happen? No.
He's gone. He is now a GCW guy, and if he goes to a more televised production, I have a feeling it is probably going to be TNA, if anything.
Yeah. But yeah. So, someone who we all thought was going to be in the Rumble is in this next match. He is taking on El Grande Americano, that man being Javon Evans.
Yep. Both participants in this match are actually on that billboard we were talking about.
Yeah.
But
So, during Saturday, giving some context into what's happening in the world. So, AAA is having their event. I think it was their premiere on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Vikingo v El Grande Americano for #1 contendership for the AAA Mega Championship. Vikingo wins. He beats El Grande Americano with help from Omos and Rey Mysterio, driving both Vikingo and Omos off with a steel chair. El Grande Americano's facing Triple A now. Okay. He was over like Rover anyways.
Yeah.
The thing I want to talk about with that match before we get into this one was the video of Vikingo basically very much rapidly stomping on El Grande's neck. And Ludwig, not even in fucking character, goes, "Bro, tell him to chill up on my fucking neck." And then Vikingo, 3 seconds later, does a hard-ass fucking martial arts kick right to the neck. And then you know what El Grande said in response? Cinco tu madre. Fuck your mother.
Yeah, I think Vikingo has let the WWE picking him as Triple A's golden boy get to his head.
Oh, brother.
It's turned him into
He has legit heat. But yeah, so that's the state of where El Grande is coming into here. He is just coming off of a loss Saturday, looking to get a win back, some momentum. And Javon has beaten 2 of Los Americanos.
Looking to clear the Americano gauntlet. We get
Yeah, about that.
3 solid minutes before commercial break, and then we come back from commercial break and we see a doctor with Javon.
We see Javon on the ground. Oh boy. El Grande in the ring standing tall. And Javon is sitting there holding his shoulder. Yep. Due to referee stoppage, your winner, El Grande Americano. Javon seemingly has injured his right shoulder.
Yep.
No further updates.
Nope.
So hope it's something just minuscule.
Yep.
Because 2 weeks
Yes.
into your main roster career, getting injured sucks.
Yes. Very Ilya-esque.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
granted,
yes, I almost got scared for a sec because you told me, I just saw a spoiler on Twitter that Javon is injured. You did the internet not saying the scale of the injury. They did a meet of the mind. They had a meet of the mind spot, and like Javon like 30 seconds later said, "Hey ref," and I'm like, "Oh no,
did he get concussed?"
yeah."
I feared that it was his legs.
Yeah.
Because him being a high flyer and being taller.
I know, when you said Javon's injured, every time he jumped, I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, because I just saw him, like, I knew the angle that they were going to get to when they called the injury because I saw that screen grab.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see what led up to it. And so, yeah, every time he did something, I was like, oh.
And they showed no instant replay of the spot that caused the injury either. They just said, nope.
When he did the springboard clothesline, I was like, is that when he fucking did it? Because it was with the right arm. I was like, what happened?
But Javon was medically disqualified. We are waiting for the internet to feed us what his injury is and how long he will be out. Hopefully it is a quick recovery.
Yes, but we had a match cut short, so these 2 veterans could go long in our main event of the evening. It is for the World Heavyweight Championship. We have, I'll do it in the order they came out, your World Heavyweight Champion, the best in the world, the voice of the voiceless,
The Second City Saint,
CM Punk. And the hometown hero, his challenger, leader of the Balor Club, founder of the Bullet Club, and head of Balor FC. It is motherfucking Finn Balor. The Prince is back with Catch Your Breath, his old theme song. Oh my peak.
the crowd popped so hard.
He missed the first cue to do his thing.
Because it has been...
Because the crowd was too loud.
Yeah.
He legit said, I couldn't even hear the music.
Yeah. The crowd popped so hard that they immediately made the decision that you could tell, like, the 2 participants of the match immediately made the decision, like, oh, I heal this match, you face this
You're
match.
working face. All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Punk did everything he could to stop Balor's momentum. This was a great back and forth.
Yes.
Great fucking back and forth contest all night long. Now, it is the hometown curse. You don't win in your hometown.
Especially if some hometown hero has already won a match that night.
Yeah, so Finn does eat the pin, but after what I think is of not 5
Seek
stars.
out this match.
This shit's
Because-
like 4.5.
Yes, because they let Finn finally hit a coup de grace. Not only just a coup de grace, a fully set up coup de grace with sling blade, double shotgun dropkick, everything.
Yeah.
They let this man work.
He also did the fucking over the top rope. I think it was like not tope con hilo. It's something.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does his running flip to the outside on Punk. Punk did debut his new tattoo on TV. His Larry tribute tattoo underneath his giant chest piece. There's a Larry's paw print.
Mhm.
But yeah, after some great back and forth action, so Punk goes for the GTS. Finn counters with the roll up. 1, 2, kick out. Punk still has the leg, rolls through fireman carry, has him up. GTS. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
CM Punk retains.
Now, another thing I want to comment is this Punk did need to hit 2 GTSs. There was one around the 75% done mark of the match, and then the final GTS. So it's like, hey, they were actually feeding us, maybe.
I think this is leading to the Finn Balor face turn.
Finn Balor face turn and a huge push because, as you were probably getting to, Punk looks at Finn. They're both out of breath. They're both tired. Finn's resting on the...
It's nice of the veteran
Yeah.
to give the endorsement to the young up-and-comer.
Yep. Yep. Punk helps Finn up, raises his hand, and, Finn immediately, collapses from exhaustion. Punk continues celebrating, and Finn looks a little distraught, but, they share some words that the mic could not pick up. I try to mouth read a little bit, and from what I could tell, this is not the end of either their rivalry or Finn's push.
Oh, I would have been so happy if they would have just gave it to Balor. Just a flash win.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't think this is the end for Finn. I think he has a good performance at the Rumble.
Yeah.
But I do think the person who's
Yeah.
having the best performance in the Rumble is fucking Obafemi.
Yeah, because one of the words I could pick up from lip reading is the word championship, and then, Finn turned away from Punk and winked to the audience. So it's Finn's winning some sort of single title in this year. I don't know if it's going to be a world title, but
It better not be mid-card.
he's winning a title.
It better not be mid-card. That man, I kind of hope he's in the Money in the Bank. But yeah, that's it for this episode of Monday Night Raw. Yeah, pretty episode. I really hate the Declare marathon that we went on. It ruined all the hype pretty much I had for much of the Rumble.
Yeah, because that billboard got leaked, and I'm like, okay, sometimes people who are on the billboards for shows aren't even on the show, and also it's not everyone on here is probably going to be in the Rumble, because of course there are going to be 2 other matches in between the 2 Rumbles probably.
I think we're gonna see a big debut from someone.
Yeah.
And potentially a big return.
Yeah, it's like I take the billboard with a grain of salt, but after this marathon, I'm like, brother, that billboard probably has a lot correct.
Yeah, but that's it from us here at Disqualified. I am Beltless Caleb. That is your Double Predictions champion. That is main roster and NXT. Behind the camera is our cameraman and producer, Zach. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Thank you for your time, and peace.
Bye!